If you're watching this video, then you've probably enjoyed Minecraft for quite some time now. If you've been playing for a long while, then you more than likely have a lot of memories with the game. Speaking personally, I can honestly say that I've had loads of memories with Minecraft, both in playing the game solo and with friends. Back in the day, friends were what made the memories, but as time has gone on, Mojang's ability to create fun and interesting updates have as well. Since the game began receiving updates after its initial creation by Notch, Minecraft has had a plethora of additions, some of which have been deemed bad, forgettable, and in this video's case, the best. In a video we made a few days ago, we talked about the most forgettable Minecraft updates and why they were the way they were. In this video, we plan on talking about the best, either through Mojang's ability to create something interesting, or the Minecraft community's ability to turn it into something else entirely. While this video is entirely based on mine and Michaelmcchill's opinion, we think these are some very strong contenders that have made the cut and deserve to be mentioned. That's not to say that other updates couldn't be on this list as well, but these are the ones that stand out to us quite a lot. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off the list of Minecraft's best updates ever, we have Minecraft Release 1.9's Combat. I'm just kidding, no it's not. So anyways, back in the alpha days of Minecraft, there wasn't a ton to the game. The game was essentially in its infancy, and thus the main components were building, mining, and crafting. Almost nothing in the game today was even in the game back then. On October 30th, 2010, we were given a brand new update for Minecraft Alpha known as version 1.2.0. In this super spooky update, we were given the Nether, fishing, a new terrain generator, and more. Pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns were added alongside clocks, raw fish, cooked fish, ghasts, and zombie pigmen. You can't make a list about the most heavenly updates ever without mentioning the fire and brimstone that brought about the Nether. Without the Nether, we wouldn't have the end. Without the Nether, we wouldn't have Minecraft, at least in the way that we have it today. The Nether has brought so much functionality to the game, and while yes, it does need a new update very soon, at the time, it genuinely brought a new dimension to the game, both figuratively and literally. Figuratively, it added a ton. We thought about Minecraft completely differently at the time. We have two places that are both infinite? Like, what? Literally, it was a whole new dimension. Making a portal, we didn't even know what was in store until we entered. Now, we almost can't imagine Minecraft without it. Pushing way forward into the future, specifically into the beta days of Minecraft, we reach our next update. Which one though? Honestly, Minecraft Beta 1.8. While I know this might be considered a controversial update for a lot of people, let me explain my reasoning. Minecraft Beta 1.8 brought us a lot, and while a lot of people often cite this as the update that killed Minecraft, or at least the old school nostalgic feel of Minecraft, I think it can also be cited as the update that officially gave players an easier way to be creative. How? By literally adding in creative mode. When people look back at this update, for whatever reason, most tend to forget that before creative mode, we literally either had to 1. Cheat blocks into the game, or 2. Use mods like too many items. It wasn't a very concrete system. For as open and as big Minecraft is, our virtual Lego world needed an easier way to pick and choose what we needed and how we decided to build. Add in the ability to fly, and Minecraft genuinely got way better with this update. Alongside adding an entire game mode to Minecraft, this update added Endermen, silverfish, and cave spiders. Villages without villagers were added alongside strongholds, abandoned mine shafts, and ravines. Experience, which literally had zero use at the time, was also brought into the game with this update. No matter how you slice it, Beta 1.8 changed Minecraft. I don't think that can go unmentioned. What does the first update on this list and this one have in common? They were both related to Halloween. Pushing forward into the release versions of Minecraft, we reach release 1.4.2. In the update deemed as the pretty scary update, loads of things were added into the game. Witches, bats, zombie villagers, and wither skeletons were added into the game with this one. The wither, the anvil, beacon, and more were brought in as well. Potatoes, pumpkin pies, carrots, and carrots on a stick are not the reason this update was one of the best though. I mean, not even item frames and cobblestone walls compared to what I'm about to mention. No, what made this update truly one of the greatest updates of all time was 1.4.2's addition of command blocks. Command blocks changed everything. If creative mode changed how we built, command blocks changed how we played. Adventure maps were changed forever after this point. After command blocks were implemented, Redstone engineers got absolutely crazy with them, and thus people like Sethbling have been making Minecraft crazier than he already made it prior to having this creative potential. The floodgates were opened, and the opportunities that command blocks brought us were pouring out, especially as the command block continued to evolve. Handing a Redstone engineer a command block is like handing a child candy or handing somebody the key to a city. Mojang knew that we would have command block fever, and we certainly did. And speaking of Redstone, in the next major update to the game, specifically release 1.5, the Redstone update was brought to Minecraft, and thus, once again, everything was changed. Activator rails, blocks of redstone, daylight sensors, droppers, hoppers, comparators, trap chests, weighted pressure plates, and more were brought into Minecraft. Being right on the heels of adding command blocks, the game was already seeing crazy improvements. Adding these concepts only changed it even more so. Things like droppers allowed us to eject items without necessarily launching them, while hoppers allowed us to push and pull items along a conveyor belt of sorts. Comparators allowed us to have 2 inputs and gave us a load of possibilities. 1.5 truly changed Minecraft's Redstone community forever. After seeing all of these new blocks and using them for as long as we've used them, it's almost impossible to think about going back to a time before they existed. Besides all that though, the very beginning of Minecraft Realms was being tested with this update, but that's not the big thing. So once again, pushing forward, we reach Minecraft release 1.7.10. While 1.7 certainly added quite a lot to the game, this item is not on the list for any one feature that this update contained. Mojang really didn't have a lot to do with this item being on the list. Instead, the community did. 1.7.10 was famous for being a great update to Minecraft, primarily for the fact that modding was so prevalent when this update came out, and is still one of the most popular versions of Minecraft for modding. A large amount of mods were created for this update, so much so that whenever a lot of players think of mods, they think of this update specifically. It was a launching point that allowed for creators to find their footing because so many players were doing it as well. If you go to Planet Minecraft, some mods are still being developed for this version to this very day. It's obvious that this is a very well-respected version of the game. The modding community has held 1.7.10 very close to its heart, and hopefully, if we ever do get a proper modding API for the Bedrock version of Minecraft, then we can stop having to go back to older versions of the game to play mods that we love so much, though personally, I don't see that happening. Again, the community made this update. While release 1.7 was certainly a great update with lots of good content on its own, I mean, it was literally titled The Update That Changed the World, the Minecraft community at large is why this one will go down in the history books. And now we reach present day, 1.13. A lot of people might disagree with me whenever I say this, but 1.13 was a turning point for Minecraft. 1.13 brought a lot to the game. It completely changed the ocean, giving it a new life of which we've only ever really seen in mod packs and things of that nature. Updates like 1.12 were not inherently bad, they just didn't do a lot. 1.10 brought us polar bears, and that was about it. 1.9 changed combat, and thus changed the community forever. It's not that the updates were terrible, it's just that they weren't very good. Personally, I think 1.13 is where everything changed. Seeing as how 1.14 is currently turning out, I would argue that 1.13 lit a fire under Mojang, realizing that they could create a bigger and better update if they genuinely put their minds to it. Changing Minecraft's oceans must have been hard. For something that takes up so much of a Minecraft world, it was essential that they got it right. Seeing how the reactions of 1.13 have been primarily positive, I would argue that Mojang got it right, with the stark exception of kelp. Seriously, Mojang, this stuff should stop growing after like 3 to 4 blocks, not like 30. Mojang, please fix this. So what do you think? Do you have an opinion that differs from mine, or is there an update that you would have mentioned that I didn't wind up mentioning? Let me know in the comments section down below. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michaelmcchill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.